Hi there, and welcome to Celeb Hut. They say that Meek Mill has turned his back against Diddy. There have been reports for quite a long time about how Meek Mill was purportedly Diddy's mistress, and he was doing the twisting for Diddy. Well, Meek Mill has escaped, purportedly betraying Diddy. Which isn't shocking on the grounds that he isn't attempting to get a legal dispute over him. It seems to be Diddy's not trifling with his selling out, and as per easygoing, Diddy has been attempting to unalive him throughout recent weeks. This present circumstance is a train wreck on the grounds that Docile has been engaged with not one yet two anywhere near lethal mishaps in under a month, and purportedly he's pointing fingers at Diddy for attempting to unalive him. Yet the succulent part here is that Meek Mill is likewise attempting to guarantee that he makes them harm data on Diddy that will demolish him totally on the off chance that it at any point gets out, and he is asserting that for this reason Diddy is Diddy attempting to unalive him. So what data does Mild truly have, and did he at last concede to being Diddy's courtesan? One more day, another Diddy wreck. In light of the fact that Meek Mill is blaming Diddy for purportedly attempting to take him out to conceal their undertaking accommodations, and Diddy has been in the news since Little Bar Sue. Diddy thus far has not talked straightforwardly about the charges, despite the fact that he continued a little Twitter bluster where he seemed to deny the reports, yet he didn't address them head-on anyway, following his new auto collision. He is purportedly now persuaded that Diddy is purportedly attempting to take him out and quietness him, and Submissive is currently venturing forward with reality to make a few weighty charges against Diddy, uncovering him for considerably more insane exercises that we had hardly any familiarity with. In Lil Bar's claim, he guaranteed that he supposedly saw Usher and M participating in a few twisting exercises with ex-laborers and young ladies who were plainly underage. The claim said, rapper redacted, on Mr. Combs' yacht associating with underage ex-specialists and R&B vocalist redacted, and Mr. Combs' Los Angeles home partnering with underage young ladies and ex-laborers. Yet like drawing in with little kids was insufficient. He likewise asserted that me and Usher supposedly likewise had a few cozy issues with Diddy, assuming you get him afloat. The court report said Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had participated in sex with rapper Redacted, R&B vocalist Redacted, and Stevie J. Mr. Combs vowed to ensure that Mr. Jones wins Maker of the Year at the Grammys, assuming that he took part in homosexuality in the commentary he composed. Rapper is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj artist, performed at the Super Bowl, and had an effective Vegas residency. Well, in the event that that wasn't clear, an adequate number of people certainly saw the signs for the R&B vocalist. They in a flash drew an obvious conclusion and said, that's right, that is Usha Child. And it was only an easy decision considering he featured the Super Bowl this year and just enveloped up a fat residency by Las Vegas positioning in around 100 million. Let me tell you all the web went off the deep end when insight about this claim dropped, and no joke, it resembled a computerized blast. Everyone began resigned me left and right. And I mean, could you at any point fault them? This person has been tossing shade and jabbing fun of anyone who at any point figured he may be gay, all while attempting to flex his macho picture, and here he is purportedly twisting as far as possible over for Diddy. It's deception you all yet. Here's the kicker, me couldn't deal with the intensity he was presenting, and the second he got into the circumstance, obviously he went to virtual entertainment out of control, attacking everyone in their grandmama, asserting that they were attempting to cut down a fruitful dark sibling. Genuinely, he ought to have removed a page from Usher's book since Usher said "N" and someone in. His ought to have grabbed his telephone or changed his secret key, because all he did was dig himself into a more profound opening with his tirades. He might have recently been tranquil, yet you know how it goes. A feeling of remorse makes a ton of commotion. He went on AR saying stuff like, I would waste any VIP, assuming they gave a wild move, a shot me, no pics in a real sense. Go off the deep end on them, that is all. I'm from Philly, every one of my ninjas generally watch me around this wild industry. He additionally blamed individuals for altering The claim to make him look gay, saying each dark BL web Peggy upgraded that post to cause me to appear to be gay. I cho regulations for our kin. I give millions. They are intended to obliterate the picture of dark pioneers. It can't work with me, however, you got to truly kill me. I actually get greater after death now. This part leveled had neither rhyme nor reason, since how in the world are individuals altering the claim or court reports to obliterate the picture of dark pioneers? Yet he didn't stop there. He proceeded with this ran expressing, I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky molly. No one needs significantly offer me coat since I'm they. T. Weighty. No man or what might at any point contact me about gay action and the entire spot. Don't get flipped. Awaken awakened. Seeing this on each blog, they realize I'm coming. He additionally said, that is the reason I generally come around this large number of industry NS with my genuine companions. You never get me around anyone from the business alone. You couldn't actually hold a combo without my canine stepping in the room. It's been that way. He proceeded, when I got a young lady around me, I'm Effie. Fing her 2 times per day as a portion of your favorites. P don't control me yet. It resembles a high one. Love to the gay individuals. Yet that delicious P do it for me. I don't ran red lights to get that feeling you all odd on here, like villains. Okay, Meek Mill, we get it. He was truly getting carried away. I intend. What was he in any event? Referring to it. It's like he doesn't have a PR group, or they are basically totally ignorant regarding harm control. All he needed to do was quiet well. Little Bar didn't actually drop his name, and it didn't appear in the claim, so certain the depiction was obvious, yet he wasn't unequivocally named. So his tirade just made him look considerably more dubious. I mean, gander at us shirt, he kept it as cool as possible, discussing what you all know about a Lewitt show despite the fact that everyone realizes that the claim was focused on him too graciously. And recall when Meek Mill swore all over that he's never been separated from everyone else with anybody from the business without his ninjas following along. Well, it turns out that was a gigantic falsehood since there's a lot of proof of him. Chilling independent do with Mr. Diddy. The thing is, you all never lie to the webs on the grounds that these online worlds and interwebs resemble a computerized elephant with an ideal memory. Individuals immediately uncovered the receipts of Diddy Meek Mill and chilling poolside together to disprove him. Lord Child, man, you are doing it, man. You merit it. Daddy, you are investing that effort. Glad for you. I definitely love you, not his goods drifting in the water like that. Like what's happening? Quiet. You were relaxing by the pool. He was causing a stir, and fans recommended. He seemed as though he just escaped an oddity with Mr. Diddy and was chilling his little behind in the water, broadcasting it out. What's going on with Diddy calling him Daddy? Daddy, I mean, come on. A developed man considering another man. Daddy, it's odd and certainly raises a few doubts if you were to ask me. And we should not actually address. Diddy let him know he had the right to kick back, since he set forth the energy work, not the studio kind. They have an yet more of a tune together. So the thing that worked was that we were getting into easygoing, strangely. However, Quiet appeared to drop a clue himself in the tune, suggesting there could have been a little something happening with Diddy. He even asked pardoning in the verses, knowing way he made a melody about this. He made a tune about what he did, this Diddy me did with Diddy, what wasn't in there, on the grounds that Quiet continued, and got himself discovered in the act following a Twitter page committed to what yes gay corn. I mean, genuinely, it's like he essentially asked to get uncovered because it's basically impossible that that is an occurrence. Obviously, he immediately hit unfollow to that button the second he understood individuals were onto him. Yet you know how it goes. The web always remembers, and assuming you felt that that was wow, lock in Buttercup since it gets much more insane. Diddy's previous guardian, not Gene Bargain, spilled in the sound of Meek Mill evidently going to Pound Town with Diddy, and I'm telling you all that stuff is the stuff of bad dreams. I'm not, in any event, going to attempt to portray it because genuinely I needed to scour it from my cerebrum and imagine it never happened. It was that terrible, yet it's exploded all over online entertainment, and you got it. Individuals are certainly giving their eyes. and they are shook. The protector who spilled the tea asserted he recorded it at one of Diddy's gatherings, where as far as anyone knows, Diddy spiked the champagne, and as per him, each body else dropped, with the exception of him. Diddy and me, since he didn't sit that spiked drink like the remainder of the team, like everyone was passed out, yo, Diddy had. That man in the room, look, yes, I put my ear to the entryway, and I brought the telephonicus. Diddy began going in once again, drive, I ain't know what the was continuing yet, I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks, I heard battling to take dick, I heard resembling definitely daddy, like, when he start all that, daddy this and daddy that, and afterward I heard some howling and battling like definitely. I kept the telephone there, and I recorded this cause I was like as per an insider me accepted that Diddy had purportedly released that sound through his previous protector as a method for redirecting consideration from the government case that he had happening with the federal authorities. He was supposedly frantic to have individuals looking at anything, something separated from this bureaucratic case. And that is the reason he expressed accommodating up. Yet one thing that he didn't depend on was Meek Mill creating a situation via online entertainment, bringing much more hardship for him. Well, 2 or 3 days after that, Meek Mill engaged in an auto collision, and it quickly had individuals discussing how advantageous it was that he nearly got unalive. So not long after uncovering Diddy, when it happened, he indicated that someone. Subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.